it's a remarkable turnaround. I thought he'd actually was struggling 2 years ago, and I understand why he was saying it. I thought his long game was struggling. He was lacking confidence. But for some he's found it somewhere. His long game's still good, and his competitive spirit, well, that's never doubted. And his match play, well, that's always been top class.
And he's still in this final.
Wow. First time I've seen it in this final. The break-off shot has left a cut to the middle. Caught the end red, too full. Yes, and in it goes, and if it stops short of the baulk line, which it will.
One.
Disappointing when you break off and leave a red to the middle.
He's come in the middle of perfect on brown or green here to go into the bunch. Got to force this to play with a lot of pace. I think he's okay. The one at the bottom of the bunch pots.
5.
Done well there because there wasn't much pace in the cue ball going into the bunch. Interesting.
Mark Selby, 5.
Yes. And I think there's a red will go here. The only problem is, where does the colour come from? He's going to really have to impart a lot of backspin on this cue ball to get it out of the reds. This was a surprising miss. Digging in, it's got to be accurate here, playing with so much pace. Got into it, got through the reds.
1.
Not good on the colour. On a good day, you'd have caught the pink half ball and it'd have been plumb for the left middle. Not today.
Blue ball. John Higgins, 1.
Yeah, just another inch or two roll and it'd been tight up behind the yellow. The reds are spread. Next chance could be a telling one for either player.
Yeah, going back to that last frame, that red that Mark Selby missed, the one along the cushion, might possibly have thrown John Higgins a lifeline, but sometimes it doesn't matter how difficult a shot is, you just get down, you just fancy getting it, and that's why you play it, and I think that's the right way to think. He obviously fancied getting this, but as I was saying, got so close that it was always going to stay there.
Yeah, and I think it was the type of shot that 14-11 in front, you'd play it. If you were 14-11 behind, then you might have thought twice about it. We're all wise after the event. But as you say, I think he fancied it and he thought if it goes in, I'll win the frame. Does this red cut? It's thin. Oh, and you couldn't hit any thinner than that.
One.
Well, watching John's reaction, I don't think he thought this was potable.
Ideally, he'd like to have been straight on this red, and just have been a formality just to roll it in, but He's got an angle. He can screw off a couple of reds and play for the pink to the left middle, you would have thought.
Four.
And the reds are nicely spread. This is a good chance. Once again, taking his time, deciding which route to take. Looking a few shots ahead. Now I'll be interested to see where the pink is available. And so his mark, if it goes to the left corner.
Okay.
And it does, quite clearly. Couldn't wish the ball to be in a better situation than this. And I must say, Stephen, when I looked at the table when John played his safety, I didn't think that red was cuttable. And when you notice how he played it with a ton of right-hand side.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think John thought it was going to be cuttable. Or else he wouldn't have put the cue ball there. He would have just
11.
put the cue ball somewhere near the yellow pocket. He wouldn't have risked playing the snooker. I mean, again, if he misses that, he just leaves it over the pocket.
But it has been noticed, man, the difference in his attitude. Once he's got parity and then went a few frames in front,
17.
he's been a lot more attacking. When he was behind, he was prepared to grind it out, just to keep tabs with John and those 3 frames that we've spoken about that reduced his arrears last night to 3.
Yeah, today is after those last 3 frames last night, and today he's sniffed out weakness in his opponent, and he's pounced, and he's never let go. That's what he does.
Fraction too straight, but on these superfine cloths, well, he's going to play the run round off 2 cushions. But probably a little stun, maybe 1 cushion. Well, he's gone the 2 cushion way. Okay, he's on the red to the left middle.
25.
Playing it with top, so running up for a blue or bought colour here. Now he thinks he can hold for the pink. And he did, quite comfortably. Thought he had more of an angle than that. Another 32 points from this position to get to the snookers required.
$32. $33.
Nicely on the pink. Possible plant here, but maybe a red is available to the same pocket as the pink.
$39.
3 reds, 3 high value colours. That's all that's needed.
$40.
Hard to see him making a mistake. You talk a lot, Stephen, about momentum,
47.
and after John Higgins won that last frame, he needed to win this one, didn't he, to get a string a couple of frames together.
48.
It's not to be.
Yeah, it's starting to look ominous now, this final, I'm afraid. Mark Selby's
55.
doing what all the great champions do, he's getting stronger the closer he gets to the winning line, not weaker.
56.
The applause tells you we're at the snooker's required stage. And there you see it now, 67 ahead, 59 remaining.
63. $64.
Apart from that one yellow, he's been down here in the business end. This is where you score your breaks. Played that well.
71.
Oh, well, he missed it. He'll be a little bit disappointed he made the section, but there's the nod from John Higgins. So, he won the last frame, but he didn't win that one. Mark Selby now goes 3 clear again. Now 15-12.